Hello again from a beautiful park here at the Inner Harbor in Syracuse, New York. Right behind me is, where'd it go? There's a huge crane over there assembling an aquarium, and we're gonna go see this for our June update. We've been coming by for a few months this year. We missed a month in there, but wasn't really much going on. But we're gonna go see the progress happening right behind me at the Inner Harbor. This is a nice little area by the amphitheater. Has some lawn seating over here, and there's a little area to sit when you're watching a band or something out here. I'm gonna have to come out here when there's an event. This could be a lot of fun. Look, they've been busy, hard at work, replacing some boards. Gets a lot of weathering out this way. Must be a great spot if it's raining out, but luckily it just stopped. We've had so much rain. It's rained every weekend since November here, or some type of precipitation. Oh my, look at the progress they've made. It's like a building almost. I'm gonna zoom in. Holy moly. They've done a lot of work. This is something else. This is the most progress we've seen since we've been coming down here to see like what they've been doing. And this aquarium is supposed to be open by fall. I don't know if that's gonna happen because there's a lot of glass to put up and everything, but it should be interesting. Every other time we come down here on a Saturday, it seems like they're working hard at work, and we're a little early this morning. It's like 7:30 in the morning. A lot of joggers going by, and people still waking up over at the hotel right over here. And speaking of the hotel, there's actually a boat docked. That's the other thing I haven't seen, is a boat docked for the night. So we're actually gonna walk to the other side of the Inner Harbor, just kind of get a closer peek at what's happening over there. Maybe we'll walk to the end of this pier right in front of us here, see what we can see from over there. I've actually been down here like in July and August, and it always has a nice cool breeze coming off the lake. Sometimes it's a little humid, but so is the rest of the city. If you're not familiar where this might be, this is on the Empire State Trail, but it also coincides with the Onondaga Creek Walk, so you can it's kind of a major intersection, more or less, you could say. But there's a lot of history here besides salt production, which we actually went to the salt museum in our last video, and I'll leave that linked down below for you in the description box if you want to check that out. It's a really interesting museum just north of here. But this is kind of the history of the Inner Harbor. A lot of boats were built here before there was a mall here. It was all kinds of industry. Here's a steel barge being launched at the terminal during the 1930s. Here we are almost 100 years later. I'd much rather walk here. Well, last month we were down here and we saw a guy cleaning this up. It was just full of sticks. And now it looks like they can dock a boat here. That's right across the way from the future aquarium. Oh, like a fish under here or something. Okay. There's a huge fish under the water here. See him kind of moving there. The gentleman who was cleaning up these little docks here said that they have a boat that collects all the debris off the water, and it can't really get in here. A little too small for the boat to get in to collect this debris, so they have to do it by hand. That is a large fish. Wondering what was going on over there. It looks like some guys are fishing. They have a little tent all set up and everything. And they have their poles out. So I just saw there's some big fish in this inner harbor, in this lake. It's pretty great. It used to be that you could never cast a line into this. In the 1980s that changed. You could catch and release. Making some progress. It's good to see people fishing. Here's that boat. Maybe it's those guys over there. They came in. Have some kayaks on the top. I would imagine once the aquarium is finished, they'll have a lot of improvements that they're going to make. Like obviously this is to be removed, it says. Of the American flag up there, New York State flag, the county of Onondaga County flag, and Syracuse flag off in the distance. It's the new one. So it's really been interesting coming down here and seeing the progress. Not too long ago it was just like the one stairwell or whatever it was, the concrete part that's in that metal structure. Now look at it. Wow. We've even got like the angle. You can see the angle that the roof will have. It's pretty fascinating seeing this go up. They have a lot of foundation work going in right here. Really can't wait for this to open. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome to the channel. I'm Ken. I'm walking around this lake this summer, and there's a whole bunch of different history and things. I'm doing a lot of research, putting a lot of effort into it. If you want to see that, it should be really interesting. Gosh, I hope it is. But there were amusement parks and everything around here, and I'll print up some pictures and show them to you. If you're interested in that, be sure to hit subscribe down below. We have a goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, like September 3rd. I'd love to see 2,000 of you join us on our trips across New York. So if you're interested, be sure to click that subscribe button right now. And if you like this video, click like. So I was walking to the other side, I started to think maybe I should do something else while we're checking out the aquarium, and maybe we'll just see what's in the water. What interesting treasures with some stories might be in the water. Here's an old flip-flop. I wonder what caused it to be here. It looks in, maybe it was in good shape at one point and a little dirty, but having a Forrest Gump moment, you can always tell what someone's been through by looking at their shoes. What's your story, flip-flop? Upon closer inspection, it looks like it's from New Orleans. That building on the bottom right here. I don't know if it will actually focus. Sometimes it comes out better on a computer monitor. It has like one of those buildings there, or it could be like Disney. Is it Disneyland, maybe? But you can see their footprint left behind, kind of faded into the sole of the flip-flop. Looks like maybe it says Disneyland or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? A few ducks around, still sleeping. And it's still early in the morning. I thought they would have been up by now. It's about 8 a.m. He's still sleeping. It's a Saturday. Don't wake me up. I'm just right out here in the crevice of the inner harbor. still sleeping. I actually didn't expect it to be so busy this morning. Here it's kind of 8 o'clock, I guess. So, you know, people are out jogging, walking, riding their bikes, and I've said hello to more people today than I did all week. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're across the Inner Harbor. They have made some progress on this. That is kind of incredible. I have a playlist that I'll leave at the end of this video if you want to check out the progress here at the Inner Harbor. Hey, squirrel. Finding some breakfast? Okay, bye.